when you see Zimbabweans with 90% unemployment, when you see Eritreans, when you see the Sudanese or the Malians or the Gambians going to Europe and America, it is not because they like it. If there were conditions that were suitable in Africa, they would struggle at home. Yes. But when you hear a young person say, he'd rather die at sea than to remain at home, that is not human. The human nature is self-preservation. When a human being says that, there must be something so grave at home, something so dehumanizing. That is what African leaders sometimes do not know. When I see them in limousines and in private jets, with motorcades, I say, these men, not all of them, these men, who are they? Where did they come from? That they are so insensitive, that they go to countries and receive 21 gun salutes, and their people are dying at home. Who are they? Are their hearts made of stone? Do they have eyes and they do not see, ears and they do not hear? Are their consciences so seared? I ask. And many Africans ask, even in their silence. But we cannot keep quiet. We must continue to raise our voices, talking not with the arrogance that will inflame their anger, but with the firmness and the clarity that will in the fullness of time, open their eyes. That is our patriotic duty. And now two strands of views about Africa. They are the Afro-pessimists who hold the view that Africa is dead on arrival, that Africa is going nowhere, that in fact they are writing her obituary. Some of them even boldly say that Africa ought to be recolonized. And they say they can't govern themselves. Look at what they are doing to themselves in South Sudan. Look at what they are doing to themselves in Congo. Look at what they are doing to themselves in Somalia. Look at what they are doing to themselves in the Cameroons, what they are doing to themselves in Mali. They should be recolonized. Then there are the Afro-optimists, to which I belong. We, the Afro-optimists, believe that these are unfortunate hiccups and that Africa is beginning to realize that she must do the right things. And when I see certain activities in a number of countries, they are not dramatic, but they are things that are telling me that we can move in the right direction. When I see Angola, Dos Santos leaving office, when I see President Zuma leaving office, when I see Robert Gabriel Mugabe being removed from office in what is a coup that was never a coup, when I see Ian Khama leaving office, when I see John Pombe Magufuli doing his thing in Tanzania, when I see President Akufo doing his thing in Ghana, when I see in Gambia Adama Barrow, when I see in Liberia George Oppong coming into government, I say, yes, we are moving in some direction. We can never afford the luxury of giving up hope. There are those who think that Africa's problems will be solved through some big bang solution. It is going to be gradual. It is going to be painful. But who said it would be easy? But as Kwame Nkrumah said, let us look neither east nor west. Let us look forward and let us keep in motion. And I think it is Martin Luther King Jr. who put it more dramatically than I can ever master. He said, if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl, but keep on moving. Africa must move in the direction of unity. And this unity, if you permit me this analogy, is like marriage. In the early days, if it is not an arranged marriage, the fire that keeps it burning is romantic love. But when you get into the deeper aspects of it, love changes and is a combination of tolerance and love. And I believe that that is the recipe. So African countries may not even understand nor like each other because of their tradition, but they must recognize that their general and overall good demands that they move as a team. And therefore, when we go at the dinner table of civilization, we know that we have our domestic problems, but we are not just about to expose it to the outside world. To the outside world, we are united face, and when we have our quarrels, we quarrel in-house. That is what leadership is all about. Selective memories, doing that which is in the general overall good. We can achieve it. And if we can't, we must know that if we don't achieve it, we are endangered. And that danger should force us into a union. You know, you call them in the classical tradition of defining people as the comparative bourgeoisie. These are the people who lend themselves to being used by the erstwhile colonial power.
Yes.
We must liberate them from themselves. They are capable of being liberated. Such individuals have very short-term goals, the goal of self-gratification. They are the ones who actually destroy their countries through corruption. Oh, the comparative bourgeois has always been very dangerous because they are the ones who steal from Africa and they have no faith in Africa. They keep their loot in other parts of the world. And in other parts of the world, such individuals, in China, whether they call them comparative bourgeois or call them anything else, when they are caught, they are executed as an example to others. There is no shortage of them. And somehow, this comparative bourgeois, they have the uncanny habit of getting into public office. They are the ones whom we elect in many African countries. And once we elect them, they think they are holding our brief, but they are holding their own brief, and they are asking to be bought by any person who is in the political purchase market.
My goodness.
These are individuals who must be identified. I'm suggesting, therefore, that the African electorate must also be enlightened. The African electorate's affinity for thieves is something that is scaring. We elect into office individuals whose only claim to fame is that they are thieves. To use the words of Liberia's Boima Fanbule, they steal on an industrial scale. We must do that. Is it going to be easy? Perhaps not. Experience has shown that it's not easy. Must we give up? No, not at all. Must we speak about and against it? Yes, because history has also demonstrated that that which is clear must be repeated times without number so it becomes as clear as gold. Will it be achieved in like instant coffee? No. Therefore, this is not a sprint. This is a marathon race. It's not for the faint-hearted. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to share my thoughts, my hopes, and my frustrations. But I remain optimistic.